Yeah, hey Luke, good news yesterday with Tyrese being named the Rookie of the Month. Just how much is that a testament to him just playing the game the right way so early in his career?
Yeah, I think it's great. And for him to get recognized for that. I mean, I know his numbers he's putting up are nice as well, and he's helping us win games. But I think that the strength of what he does best is he just plays the right way. Whether it's playmaking for others, it's taking shots when he's open, it's rebounding the ball. He's really just he's a smart, selfless basketball player, and for him to get rewarded for that, I think is great.
Luke, also wanted to ask you just kind of about De'Aaron's play as of late, those last two fourth quarters, especially the one against the Pelicans, scoring 15 points straight and just showing that he has the capability of taking over a game. What are you seeing in kind of mentality of?
What I love seeing is that it's happening more consistently now than it did before. I think we all know what kind of player he can become and what kind of player we all think he will become. But what I like seeing is that it consistently on that road trip, he had moments where he put the team on his back and either put us in a position to win, kept us closer, or put us over the top. So he looks like he's enjoying that. He looks like he's out there having fun with his teammates in those moments, and it's great to see.
Hey, Luke, when you look at tonight's matchup against the Celtics, obviously they played last night. You guys have been in these situations before this season. Is there any kind of advantage you could take care of that lying in wait, if you will? And what presents the biggest challenge in your estimation with the Celtics?
For what they do really well, I mean, especially with the injury to Smart and them starting both those bigs now, and Tatum and Brown being pretty darn big themselves. I mean, they're all over that offensive glass right now. And there's going to be a lot of one-on-one play out there between Brown and Tatum, who are both, in my opinion, all-stars this season. And we have to be ready to defend. Individual defense will be huge tonight. Rebounding the ball will be huge tonight. And then we have to get out and look to run. They played last night. We were coming off 2 days, which presents its own problem, right? Like you fly 4.5 hours and then you sit around for a day and a half straight. I keep telling our guys they better get out there and get a sweat on because we'll be sluggish if not. So we have to make sure that we're ready to come out and run. And some of their guys played big minutes last night. So we'll, we got to, but the only way we can do that is to get some stops and rebound first anyways.
Hey, Luke, they're missing a bunch of players tonight. It looks like Marcus Smart, Kemba Walker, Peyton Pritchard. They just have a bunch of guys out. Just how does that change things for you guys?
It doesn't. That's still a very good team. They got, like I said, they got 2 all-stars still playing. Even with those guys out, they got 2 all-stars out there. They got veterans and Tristan, who's one of the best offensive rebounders in the game. He's got that engine that just never stops. Tice is a heck of a player. Teague coming in to, I'm assuming, start. I haven't seen official starting lineups, but Teague's been an all-star in this league before. So it's a very good team, very deep team. And we got a big challenge in front of us, but we should be looking forward to it.
Hey, Luke, you got me?
Yeah, I got you, Jason.
2 things real quick. Belly's not on the injury report today. What are your plans for him in terms of a spot in the rotation or not?
Belly, he hurt his back going into that trip. He had some back stuff going on, spasms and whatnot. So we're in a good rhythm right now. Like I've said the whole time, I got all the confidence in the world in Belly, and he's going to help us win some games. But right now, we're in a good rhythm. So we'll see where we go.
Okay. And, Buddy, you can really hear him on the defensive end communicating a lot of nights, which I'm sure is something, you've urged him to do. Can you give us an assessment of how he looks on the defensive end, where he's made progress and where you still need a little more from him?
Yeah, he's definitely made progress. The communication has been pretty solid throughout. Again, you hear me talking about consistency all the time, and he's had some really nice moments defensively. And just like everyone on our team, we've had some nice moments and we've had some bad moments, and it's just about being locked in and realizing that every possession is a battle, on whether you're on offense or defense. On offense, we're trying to fight for a good shot, whether we make it or miss it. On defense, we're trying to make them take a type of shot we want them to take. And he's given some good effort, and he's made some solid progress.
Hey, Coach Walton. Well, the road trip is in the rearview mirror right now, and Kings have won 80% of the game. If you go back to your last home game, was there anything that you learned new about the team in the last 4 or 5 games on the road trip, or anything that you could share with us?
Nothing that we learned as far as being new. I think it's what we're seeing is our team that's getting better. We're playing better basketball right now than we were a week ago. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some, but as long as the group is continuing to move in the right direction, that's what we're looking for. So very happy to see that. But like I said, this first game back from a long trip is normally a difficult one in the NBA. And we have to make sure that, that we get ourselves physically and mentally you got to play at a high level to win. And we got to make sure that we find our way to ramp that up again tonight, like we had on the road.
Hey, what's up, Luke? When it comes to De'Aaron Fox, since you've been here, I realize, last year he dealt with some nagging injuries, but still played through them. But is this stretch right now among probably the best you've seen from him since you've had him?
Yes, the end of last season, I thought he was playing his best, most consistent basketball, and I think for these last couple games, and I know this is a smaller sample size right now, but to me, he looks better than that. He looks bigger, he looks stronger. He's got confidence in his shot, and he's getting to his spots on the court. And I think he's doing a heck of a job of taking on that defensive challenge too. We were getting, just murdered defensively to start the season, and the team as a whole, but him as the front line of that defense is really done a nice job of taking that challenge on and helping us turn those numbers around slowly.
Coach, you talk about a good rhythm, and a lot of good things certainly have been happening, but I imagine that turnovers continue to be a problem, specifically points off turnovers. How much of a concern is that?
Well, the good thing is we're aware of the problem. The first step in fixing a problem is becoming aware of it. So everybody on our team knows it, because it's all, it takes up a lot of what we talk about. And how much harder we're making it on ourselves by giving up those turnovers and those numbers, especially with how well we're executing offensively. We're not giving ourselves chances on those possessions to even score. So we're aware of it, and it's something that I believe our group can fix and will fix. And we just gotta make sure that, we're okay with aggressive turnovers where you're trying to create for somebody, but some of these sloppy ones we're making, we got to get those out of our game.